Hey guys, it's Harleywood. Today we're going to look at the INCOG Eclipse from G-Code. Now these are fairly popular holsters in the industry. G-Code makes a lot of really nice stuff, and I have a lot of their stuff. I probably have anywhere from $800 to $1,000 worth of various belts, holsters, I mean all kinds of things, from the XST with those RTI wheel adapters. I did a review on those, but anyway, I went ahead and bought an inside the waistband holster. Been pretty fond of these for a while, seeing them online, seeing a lot of people using them. And the thing that kind of delayed me from purchasing it was this clip here. I wasn't really sure how I was going to like it. And the thing that I didn't really understand was this flare here, how it kicks out away. But now that I've been wearing this, I see the functionality of this, and I'm actually really impressed with it. So I'll go over that in a minute. So this particular one is for the Glock 30S. And one of the other nice things about these is how much you can customize them. So from the color of the standoff here, to the color of the tactical fuzz that they call it, to the color of the kydex, you can get pretty specific and customize it to your liking. But this piece of the clip here that sticks out, I wasn't really sure of the purpose. And the first time that I put this on, I noticed that this holster seemed to fit tighter against my body than most of the other holsters that I have. I've reviewed quite a few here on the channel. You can go check those out. But what I started to realize was happening was when this went down inside your waistband and this piece pushed in flat against your body, you can already see what it's doing. It's causing the top here to push in closer to your body. Okay? So it actually causes this holster to ride in really tight and print less. I feel like it conceals a lot better, to be honest with you. So pretty good thinking there on G-Code's part. I'm actually very impressed with something that I didn't think I was going to like. Now, there is still something about the clip I don't like. I feel it's too narrow this way. Okay, when you go to slide this down inside your pants, and a lot of times, like for me, for example, if I'm in the truck and I get in the truck and I want to take this out of my pants, or it was in the center console and I want to put it back in before I get out, a lot of times I'm trying to do that in kind of a confined space. And trying to get purchase on this little tiny tab right there with one finger and finagle this down inside your pants while it's trying to, you know, do everything to fight you, is a little bit of a pain in the ass. So that's probably my only criticism of this clip. And, you know, does it only take a couple extra seconds? Yes. Is it, you know, ideal? No. I wish it could go in a little faster. There are plenty of times where I'm getting out of the truck and I just really quick, like, here's real world. A lot of times I might have somebody in the passenger seat that has no idea that I have a gun in the truck. And they go and they get out of the truck. When they're out, I reach in the center console after they close the door. I get my gun out, and I'm trying to get it down inside my pants, and I'm fighting with this damn thing. You know, and it's probably not noticeable to them, but, you know, I often wonder, are they wondering, why isn't he getting out of the truck? And on some of the other holsters I've reviewed that have those fat paddles, I never have that problem. Man, you can actually get two fingers, purchase, pick it up, put it down in your pants, and boom, you're out of the truck. But anyway, I digress. So don't particularly like that. Am I going to keep carrying it? Probably for a little while. The other thing that I don't like is how they handled something in particular. Now, when I first received this, it had about 3/8 of an inch of extra kydex sticking off the end here. And this is an inside the waistband concealed carry holster. The last thing I need is extra kydex just sticking out somewhere because they didn't make their mold properly. So I contacted them, and if you look at all their pictures online, they all have these really nicely aesthetic flat faces right here, and that's kind of what I was hoping to get. But instead, mine comes with 3/8 of an inch of extra kydex sticking off the end. So the guy said, no problem, send it back, we'll just trim it and send it back to you, so it'll be a nice flat face on there. When he got the holster, he contacted me back. He said, we can't do that because these screws right here are too close to the edge, and it doesn't leave us enough room to cut this off. And I said, well then, make me one right, like make it the way it should have been. And he said, well, this is the way our mold is. And I emailed him back and I said, wait a minute, you're G-Code. This is not your first holster. You're telling me that your mold for a Glock 30S, by design, has an extra 3/8 of an inch of kydex at the bottom here. And he replied back that, you know, oh, this is how our mold has always been and blah, blah, blah. And he said, the only thing we can do is to heat it and fold it over and send it back to you like that. And I said, that's not the, you know, that's not what I wanted. I wanted what you showed on your website. I wanted what you show on all your social media outlets. And if that's all you can do, I'm very disappointed, because I would expect more from G-Code. So what do I get back in the mail? It's folded over. Now, they did trim it a little bit. There's far less than the 3/8 of an inch folded over here that there was original. But let's see if I can get a shot of this. If you notice, it's not even, so it comes here and then it swoops up a little bit, where you can tell they only folded it down here. I mean, I don't know. It's just not, the finish was just not as nice as I had hoped. Now, I ordered this late November 2015, and it took over 7 weeks, 7 weeks and 3 days or something like that for me to get it. So it was right during the Christmas break. I get it. They were swamped with orders. From what I hear, normally their turnaround times is 4 weeks, and because of the holiday rush, it was taking a lot longer. I get it, but your quality should not suffer just because it's you know, a mad rush season for you guys. And if somebody sends something back, you should make it right. So anyway, it is what it is. This is what I got back. This is what I'm going to run with. But there's also something else that I'm not a huge fan of. This screw right here, these two screws are up against your body when you put this down inside your waistband. And this screw is extremely sharp. Let me see if I can do a little demonstration for you. 1 second. Okay, so this is just a shop towel, plain paper towel. Hear that? See that? It's so sharp that it's actually taking parts of the paper towel off with it. Now, I felt this through my boxers when I first put it on. For those of you who wear Crime Fighters, you know, the Hanes, this is going to be up against your skin. Now, again, this is just an attention to detail thing. G-Code, you know, QA your stuff a little better, guys. I shouldn't, now I'm going to have to take and Dremel this down, and is it still going to work? Yeah, it's fine. But should I have to Dremel down something because one of your guys boogered it up with his tools? No, I shouldn't, okay? Alright, so now that I'm off my soapbox there, this is still probably the holster that I'm going to carry for a while, till I find something better. Like most of you guys, we're probably in this never-ending search for the next best thing. This is currently what I would consider one of the best on the market. This does have adjustable angles, so underneath these two screws here, there are actually multiple screws, and it is adjustable. For, you know, if you want to cant this or whatever, I'll roll in a picture of what some other people have done. But I expect what I order to look like the pictures, and I expect you to make it right if it's not, and you didn't. So, you know, a little disappointed there. I'll roll in some pictures of what you can see, you know, that other holsters have looked like with that nice clean finish there on the face. And again, is it a big deal? Is it functionally going to alter the weapon? No. Is it, you know, but again, it's not what I wanted. I have plenty of holsters that are all, you know, kind of folded over and heated there, and I was expecting something different here. But anyway, that's it, guys. Holster's about $80. You can customize it any way you want with all the different materials that they have. So I'll post a link in the description below. Go check it out. If you have any questions, comments, you disagree with me, totally fine. Hit me up in the comments. And thanks for watching. Hit subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.